I didn't rack them. They were already
All right, looks like we're getting ready to get started here. A-side action. Jesse James wins the flip against John Hernandez, or as he goes by, Mexican John. A-side action. Race to 8. 10-ball Virginia State 10-ball championship. And we're ready to go. Christian Younger's in the booth. I've got Vic here with me. How's it going, Vic?
What's going on, bub? This is going to be a fun match here.
Yeah.
Not a great way to start, though.
Jesse had a really good match in his first round, I think. Second round, he was playing arguably a tournament favorite. Who was it? Raymart, right? Did he beat Raymart in the A-side? Hill, something like that?
I think so.
Yeah, I think he's going to be the favorite in this match if that's how well he's playing.
Looks like I'm not off to a really great start for either player here.
Yeah, this has to be point hook, doesn't it?
Yes.
Looks like it indeed. Just trying to play the safety there and tie up a ball, but these tables are playing pretty quick right now still. They've got pretty new cloth, probably like about 3 to 4 weeks old. So it's starting to get broken in, but still playing pretty quick.
Oh, yeah. Very fast. Everything's grippy.
Yeah, fast and grippy, that's the key. We got folks tuning in, Viper Billiards and Ox Billiards channels. Talk about Zippy.
Yes.
Shot. He's jacked up over this 5 ball. It is cue ball fouls only, I believe. So even if he disrupts it, it's going to be okay unless another ball or the cue ball comes in contact with the 5, but should be able to avoid it. So doesn't want any part of that, and it's just playing the safety outright. Both of these one-pocket players, I think, for the most part, all right?
Yes.
See Jesse in here playing all the time. And John recently playing in that big one-pocket event.
Yeah, they're both very strong.
Oh. Hit it too good. I did lose to John in the A side in this tournament, first round or second round for him, but first round for me, and wasn't playing as strong as I've seen him play. I got to Hill. I got to the hill first, actually, and surprised at some of the shot choices he was making. So I think he's in a tough one here. Jesse's got to be playing good if you beat Raymart.
Yeah. I think overall, most of the players, it is an adjustment with the table, but get that first rack out of the way and kind of feel it out and go from there.
It's a little steep here. I think he's going to have to run into this 9-ball.
Possibly.
I don't know. What do you like? I mean, I don't think there's an around-the-world type shot.
No, not really. I mean, your only option would be to put a lot of inside on it and try to straighten it out, but also miss the side pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Or he could, put a little outside, 1, 2, 3 rails, or just knock into it. I feel like the knock into it's the better play.
It was unavoidable. It felt like, unless he really manipulates the situation. But now he's in a tester situation. I think he's going to play safe. Just seeing how he passed up to 4 earlier, didn't really want to go for any of that nonsense. Yep. 1 pocket safety right there.
Yep.
Pretty classic. It's actually going to be pretty tough for John not to sell out. You don't want to try to kick this in. It's done pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it's a makeable shot, but definitely not easy.
I think it is when you have to go for it. So, looking to shoot.
Very nice.
Shot.
Very good straight stroke there.
On the board. Looking good. Jesse James. Race to 8. I always find it kind of funny that every time you see a 10-ball player shoot, they're shooting the 10. They always kind of do that point to stick, like they're calling the pocket, even though it's straight in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I always kind of find it kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's just a habit, I feel like. Nobody's ever actually calling the shot.
Well, now, there is actually a video that I watched a few times of Savannah Easton playing in a 10-ball tournament, and the combo was dead in the corner. But because she didn't call it, even though they were frozen at the pocket, she didn't call it.
Right.
Her opponent
Yeah.
called foul because she didn't call it. So, I mean, I think it just kind of comes back to that it's a good habit.
Yeah,
You know?
it is a good habit. That is an obvious one that she should know better, right? I think, at least. That's my take on that situation. Granted, as ridiculous as you might see it, if she's aspiring to be, top professional player, I think she should know better, and she'd probably be the first one to tell you the same.
Yeah. And that was kind of the whole caption behind it was, I made a mistake.
Right, yeah.
Even though it was like blatantly obvious that there was no other shot. That was the shot.
Right, that was the only shot, but
you didn't verbalize
There's
it.
not a definite. There's a clear definition of what a obvious shot and what is not an obvious shot. So yeah, I mean, I think you're right. It's just like a habit basically that people form, and it's probably not the worst thing to just call every single shot constantly. We don't want to get into the rest in peace Mika Immonen situation. Calling the 9-ball, saying he called the 9-ball, and then
Your
going through
opponent
that
didn't
whole
hear it. Yeah.
drama. Yeah, I remember that situation. That was interesting.
Yes. There's definitely a lot of drama in that one.
Yeah, it was I think the day before I'd shown up to Vegas that incident happened, and definitely made a bit of a viral thing. I think it was him playing against Jeffrey DeLuna, I believe.
Yeah.
Crossing the line here, but he should be all right. He's got the good speed down, looks like.
So what are you thinking on this? Nice little soft touch, and then kind of stop the 5 for the 6, come out around for the 7.
Yeah, he's got like a slight angle. Just roll it up. I think you're right. Doesn't want to get too high on the... I mean, he either wants to be really high on the 5 so he can go 1 cushion or 2 cushions, or be pretty straight that he can just hold there.
Yeah, I think he's got enough of an angle. He's going to pull over to the rail and back out.
Yep, called it.
And having watched a couple of his matches, that seems to kind of be his favor, is more stunning and drawing.
Yeah.
Seems to be where his stroke's dialed in right now. Now, don't get me wrong, his follow is really good, but I've seen more intended leaves with having to use his stun or draw that he's set up that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the cloth's playing pretty slick, smooth enough to play those little tight stun shots. Just add a little power, you can get the action. You don't need a ton of angle, but you do need some. And he's playing it pretty good so far. This one a little questionable.
I think he's going to go just kind of let it drift up to the right side of the 10.
Yeah. Just would have liked to be a little straighter on, I think. 'Cause he's almost got the blind pocket cut. This might almost be one under pressure, like hill type situation. You actually would consider passing up maybe and playing the safety, but I think 1-0 up should be favored to make it.
I almost feel like maybe he didn't follow it far enough there. He was afraid it was going to run on him. It's like we've seen with so many other shots today, they're hitting it soft, but the ball's just running.
Yep. I think what's happened is this happens a lot with Simonis 860 in general. When it's brand new, it's got a little bit of a nap to it. What I mean by a nap, it's kind of like the fibers are kind of sticking up a little bit, and it almost has like a slowness to it, even though it's very slippery and slidey and not a lot of friction on the balls when it's brand new. And then I think what ends up happening, especially as people play on it, and these are public tables, so they do get a lot of play, that nap sort of disappears.
Yeah, and it's almost kind of like shooting on glass.
Yeah, then it's like shooting on glass, and like the reaction isn't as strong on the bed of the table. But then at the same time, once it breaks in and that nap sort of goes away, the cushions get bouncier, and they're not so like shock absorbent because the cloth is starting to grip a little bit more. Mm-hmm. And that's when you start. That's kind of where we're at right now with these tables. They're probably about a month in, broken in. We're playing really fast because that kind of, I call it the baby nap, or like the first initial nap that was there when the cloth was first put on. That's definitely gone away. And now we're kind of in a super fast territory. Probably the fastest these tables will ever be is probably the next week or so. And then from here, that dirt and grime and play and wear and tear will start to slowly bog down the tables and kind of make them a little slower over time. So using the template, we're going to be looking for the 7 and the 4 to go in the side pockets, right?
See if he hits it good.
7's got a chance, went a little high. 4 ball actually went a little low and got kissed by something, so.
It looks like the ones, he can see it, but
doesn't like it, I don't think.
I mean, there's a makeable shot here, but I think he's going to play the conservative route and maybe try to bring the cue ball back over behind the 9. Yep. And I don't think he got there.
Not quite.
I think he's going for the combo here. Oh, the safe.
Not a bad choice. It's One ball's kickable. One cushion, half ball hit on the one. You gotta think it's called it. And you'll get a look at the two, but not a good chance of making it.
No, but I think he still got to a point where it's not clear to a pocket.
A little bit of a sloppy safe. Don't know if he was actually trying to draw behind the 7 there or if he was trying to send the 1 around the cluster of balls. It's kind of in between both.
Yeah, he might have kind of thrown it a little bit when he put that English on it, because it seemed like the 1 kind of straightened out. But both players
Yeah, just a little speed.
executing both. Some pretty decent safe shots here. This is always fun to watch because it really makes you think of all the different options and routes you can go, what's going to be effective, what's going to reward you the best as far as making contact and then subsequently leaving your opponent a difficult or safety. That was a good attempt.
It's going to leave a shot. The 4 ball does pass into the left middle pocket, but that's kind of gotten tied up now. If he can get a good angle on the 3, he's got a shot at getting out of this rack.
Ah, that's going to make it a little difficult right there.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to have a... Can spin around the gap
Awesome.
between the 4-9. He's a tight
Very tight, but
cue ball. Yeah.
he did get there. Now the concern is, where's the cue ball going to go after contacting the 3?
Don't think he can avoid hitting the set.
Well,
10.
He may be going for the combo 3-10.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's definitely not easy, but it's a good shot. Nope. But did he get lucky with the 6? Blocking it? Nope. I think he's got a clear shot there. No risk, no reward, right?
Yep. It's getting a lot of action on the cue ball, a lot more than most players I've been noticing. I think that's probably led to a lot of his success here in this tournament. Jesse, I mean. This is what? Last 4 on the A side in this match, I believe?
Yes. Let's see here. All right, we got that 1, 2, 3. Looks like multiple moves here. Let's see. Looks like Reggie just won. Yeah, this is the last 4 on A side, and then we've got some B sides to catch up. So it's going to start getting a little intense, as everyone's going to be fighting. They're going to be fighting real hard to get in that hot seat.
Yeah, winner of this goes in the hot seat then. Sounds...
Well, no, the next one.
Sorry, winner of this will be in the hot seat match, right?
The winner of this will be competing
For the hot seat.
Yes.
Yep. That's what I call the hot seat match, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
The winner side final. That's
Right,
what I call the
right,
hot
right.
seat match.
Yes.
I don't know if that's correct or not, but that's just what I normally name it.
Yeah, I got you.
We got some folks watching. Where are you guys watching from? Let us know. Needs angle on the 8 ball. Oh, I didn't like that into the middle pocket. I thought he could shoot this into the corner. Had a guaranteed look at the 8. Time for Mexican John. Bank this 7 ball. No, he's playing safe maybe. No, he's banking it. Automatic. 1 pocket shot, but misses it wide. The rail's definitely playing grippy. I don't know. Not much to say other than just he's not making too many mistakes and John's leaving him the tables.
He's definitely got the advantage here. His stroke is on, his position play is on, his defensive play is on.
Something about this he doesn't like. I think the 10 ball's a little bit in the way if he's trying to go around it to kind of stun. Might just opt to do your shot from earlier, which is the draw back with outside spin. Nope, played it.
He got caught on it.
Yeah.
It was a tight window to get around it. It was like right in the travel path.
Yeah, it was a big ball the whole time. Bank shot time.
Let's see if they're open.
I know for sure Jesse plays a lot of 1 pocket on these tables, so I think he's higher than 50% to make this.
Very nice. Oh.
Just overcuts it.
I feel like maybe if he had hit that a little softer, it might have rolled in for him.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's I think he's also trying to play shape for that 10 ball at the same time. So first chink in the armor from Jesse James means Mexican John is on the match. He's alive in this one.
He's on the board.
He's on the board. That's what we're talking about. We are ready to rock. Using the Taum template there. Missing the 8 ball high. 6 ball, I didn't notice which side it went on, but neither player getting success on the break yet. I imagine it's going to change as this match goes on. Haven't really seen too many break-in runs. I don't know. Have you?
We had a few earlier.
Probably Raymart when he was shooting.
Most of them were Mike Davis.
Oh, Mike Davis. Yeah, makes sense. He just played on this table, right before this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, I'm sure
his very first match was a break and run.
Yeah. It's a good safety there. Kind of nice little check side to not only clip the one thinner, but also send the cue ball just past the 4. Looks good. Calling the 1 ball on the side, so I think this might be banking towards it, going 2 cushions at it. I always like making sure you call something if there's a chance for a ball to go in.
Yes. We actually had that. We got it live earlier when a situation like that happened, where a ball accidentally went in, and your opponent has the option to give the shot back to you if it's not favorable.
Yeah.
So that's why we were discussing earlier that usually you won't see anyone call safe in 10 ball. They'll still call a pocket just to be safe.
Yeah, I think only if it messes with your psyche should you not call safe. At least call something. You'd be surprised what kind of crazy shots you can come up with. Kicking off a ball, your cue ball's going to be going some direction. Banking a ball, that ball's going to be going some direction. You just got to pick something useful. You never know.
That's a nice touch there.
Yeah, nice shot. It's the type of shot, that long distance slow spin, that I think really tells you if the player's well calibrated right now. You know, if they're feeling the speed of the table, those shots tend to be spot on. In general, it tends to be that the player's making the ball center hole, usually, you know, not rattling balls. These are all just kind of indicators, and it's gotten away with that one a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like he got a little help, though.
Yeah.
Just wonder how straight he is on it.
Rumbling, tumbling off some balls is always dicey, but I think he has a slight angle going up to the short rail. Let's see on the side view here, just a little bit of angle going to the short rail. And I think it's fine just to play in the middle of the table here. Doesn't have to do anything fancy. I had to actually power it a lot more than I thought, but 6 passes to 7, so all natural. This is another shot though where you can shoot this with a little bit of a slow outside spin shot, and if he nails this center hole, I think he's gonna be tough to beat on this table.
Yeah.
A little bit thick to the pocket, but
It looks like he overran, but the way he's been shooting, I feel like he's going to use some inside, straighten that cue ball right out, get a nice angle on the 7, come out for the 8.
yeah, I wanted to get a bit more outside spin on the previous shot to kind of hook the cue ball out of that upper left corner pocket tighter.
Yeah. Choosing outside?
Might just be rolling it forward one rail, just playing to center of the table again.
Yep.
It guarantees you an angle is a thing, right? It's kind of how 9-ball is sometimes, where you think you're not ideal on the next shot, but what people think is ideal is never an angle. People always want to be straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always our natural tendency to want to get straight on the next shot and straight on the next shot, but you actually want to have about a half ball cut on every ball if you can, because that just lets you roll your cue ball in. Nice position, control the speed.
Yes, every time.
You can see there he kind of he's trying to put his cue center of the table to get some angle, but decided against it because it's kind of crossing the position window. This way, as long as he gets to this left rail, he's going to guarantee, again, some sort of angle. It's getting straight on the 8-ball that'll kill you. So he's playing the right shots, seems like.
Yeah, his shot making decisions are pretty good right now. And it looks like he's got a little bit of an angle on that to just stun it over. And then that'll put him up 3-1.
Looks like we got an update. Benji taking down one of the tournament favorites. Raymart Lim is going to be eliminated out of the tournament. I think he actually went for the second pick in the player auction, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe first blind bid, something like that. So a big upset. Raymart getting knocked out 6-4.
Ooh.
I think that's an upset, right? I mean, Benji's a great player, but I think Raymart was expected to win the whole thing, maybe.
Yeah. He may have had just a few unlucky rolls.
Yeah, race to 6 is definitely less consistent for the top players to kind of get out of it. The longer the race, typically the better player it favors. We're playing with the Predator Arcos 2 ball set, I believe.
Yes.
Looking good. No one's freaking out about how this one has a pink 4 or anything. This is the purple 4, orange 5, El Clasico.
I don't know. I kind of like the.
I'm a fan too. The pink 4?
Mhm.
Yeah, I like it too. I don't know what the big deal is.
I mean, we could get the Predator Blacks out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or the Aramith Blacks. Yeah,
All right,
that's
no,
my
I'm sorry,
preferred
Aramith
set.
Blacks. Sorry.
I don't know, man.
I was looking at the Predator ball.
I feel like if you're a player, you got to know how to play with all the ball sets, all the
Mhm.
colors. You know, you got to figure it out.
100%. We should do the finals with the Aramith Blacks.
Just switch it to him.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that break.
Nice.
The first successful break I think we've seen so far in this table made both second row balls, the 9 and the 6, both went into the
And he has
opposite middle pockets.
He's got a line on the 1.
Yeah, this looks pretty good. It's a little bit of a back cut, but he's got that kind of railing out shot to play shape for the 2. I think if he gets center of the table, favored to get out. Although 5 to 7 is going to be a little bit tricky. I think this is the important shot. Not that it's difficult, but getting the right angle on this 3 to kind of stun on the correct line for the 5, it's going to make 5 to 7 really easy. This is kind of the underestimated important shot of the rack.
I think he got right where he needed to be.
Yeah, is he pretty straight? He's got a slight angle toward the 5. It looks like, so that means maybe just either roll forward or drop back a couple inches. He's rolling forward. I don't know if I like this.
Yeah, it's got a very. That's not much of an angle. That's pretty straight. It's got a little bit. He may be able to top load.
No.
And
you think? Go forward?
Yeah, if he cheats it a little bit, he may be able to top load, force the cue ball over a little bit before the English takes, and miss the 10.
Looks like his tip position tells me he's drawing. This
Yeah.
side pocket looms large here. If you cheat it the wrong direction. Oh, he did cheat it that direction, but
He missed the side, but the corner
Ouch.
caught him. That's
I think he hit it so hard because he was kind of worried about that shot that I was talking about. The, strike it, draw straight back into the side if you cheat it the wrong direction. A little bit unlucky. I think it was just, like I said, that angle from the 2 to the 3 could have been a little bit more, paid attention to, a little bit more emphasized because it was pretty important, that line. Gives him the game, so John claws 1 back. He's only 1 down. If you guys are enjoying the stream too, drop us a like, subscribe to the channel. We put all this hard effort together. Shout out to Justin Page doing all the hard work and the team here, setting up the tournament. You can see the banners in the background. Sponsors showing through. The fact that he's able to get some sponsors for this event is awesome as well.
Yes, absolutely. So Jesse had a good solid break on the last one, right? So let's see if he can, if John here can get a good solid one as well.
Believe John is breaking with his playing cue from what I noticed in our match. It looks like here he did switch cues though. So change of pace maybe a little bit. This one doesn't pass the 6. So it's going to be a blind pocket here, upper left corner. Just don't know how much reward there is unless the 2 passes the 5. Yeah, he's checking the line. It's a tight window. Sending your cue ball in that gap and out. You like that shot, Vic? I don't know.
I mean, I'd almost be half tempted to call the 5.
Just call the 5 instead.
Just call the 5 because you know you're sending it to the side.
Yeah, and he was so precise with the cue ball that he actually ended up missing the shot. That so often happens. It's pretty wild how often we.
And the only reason why I
See
say
that.
I would have definitely gone for the 5 is because even if you make the 1, make the 5, you're still good. And then you're right there on the 2.
Yeah, that is the one thing about 10 ball though, is you got to pick one of the two. There's kind of less equity in playing the two-way shots. You know what I mean? And that can maybe sometimes actually force or cause you to pass up a ball. Maybe if you don't know which one, or if it's a little bit too dicey, because simply calling the wrong one could just mean into that rack. So a little bit of left-handed action. I'd like to see it. All right, going between the gap and the 9. It's guaranteed an angle once again. The 6 ball, the 8's kind of big here. A little bit in the way, going 1 or 2 cushions. You want to go 2 cushions because you don't want to flirt with this left side pocket, but ooh, left again. Yeah, he did well there.
Yep.
Kind of just want to get up into the middle and
I'm sure
take your medicine.
he probably wanted a couple more inches there just to not have to bridge over the 8.
All right. You just start to flirt a little with that side pocket, and it gets scary.
Mm-hmm.
We did see him pass up a shot earlier where he was jacked up over a ball and ended up playing safe. I wonder what he's gonna do here. Is it a matter of like he doesn't like jacked up shots and he'll pass this one up too, or was it just that circumstance maybe was a little bit tougher than he would have liked?
Yeah, you called it. He elected for the safe.
I think he went for that. You think it was safe?
I do.
Yeah.
He was using the 10 as a blocker, and I think he might have just not quite got enough power on it.
Yeah. John definitely has a look at this 7. Careful corner pocket.
Oh,
Yikes.
that's unfortunate.
The 7 is like a stop shot, and the 7 puts you dead straight on the 8. So any angle on the 8, and I think it's easy to get 9, 10. He's opting a stun just a little bit.
Probably going to try to come out one rail past the side.
I actually also don't mind playing for the lower right-hand corner here next.
Yeah.
It's not the toughest shot. You can kind of play for the side, and if you don't get dead straight with the right angle kind of floating away from the rail, you can always opt to
I feel like he's going to
take it to
let
the
it
corner.
float back out, though. Yep. He's tend to favor that one as well.
I don't know.
I don't like the angle.
I didn't like that shot too much. Oh, that's how you missed that shot, and he rattles it home. I like him taking his time, just thinking through the shot, straightforward, play the cue ball position like you would any other shot. Too often, I think people want to just get it over with, get down, shoot it,
Yeah.
completely whiff it.
You got to approach it like you would any other shot. Take your time. Line it up. Very nice.
Boom.
Good execution.
4-2 up. Not bad. A lot of events this weekend going on. I think it's International Open happening this weekend. AccuStats production, something like that.
I think there's an event going on in Florida, but I'm not.
Yeah, I think
think
that's the
that's
one.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the AccuStats one. Yep. are some tournaments in this area too as well. I think there's some bar
Yeah.
box event happening up north.
Yeah, on the peninsula. You know, because some players refuse to play on 9-foot tables. Some don't want to play on 7-foot tables.
It's a bit of a shame, really, isn't it, to not want to play on a 9-foot table? I always think that the player who plays on the 9-foot table can always switch over more easily than the player who plays on the bar box only.
I agree.
I think that's...
I think the most common description I've heard is if you go from a 9 to a 7, it's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah. You just gotta... You obviously gotta focus on different things a little bit. Tidier cue ball matters on the bar box. Clusters and breaking up clusters and knowing certain shots also matters a lot more on the bar box. But when it comes to just execution and...
A nice, good...
Yeah, developing a good stroke.
Yes.
Cannot replace a 9-foot table for that.
Because a lot of people think, oh, you got to hit everything harder on a 9-foot. No, you don't have to hit it harder.
You got to
You
hit
just
it
have
smoother.
to hit it smoother. Yes.
So a little bit of a safety battle here. He's got a half ball or so this one, maybe fuller. If it's fuller than half ball, I think you can actually send the one around the 10 and play behind.
Yes.
He's calling the shot. Did he point his cue?
I believe so. But he may be doing that just to call. Because if you hit a little less than full, get the one past the 10, it looks almost like the cue would come up behind the 5 too. Give you a little extra. Oh, wow. that was
And he's
nice.
jacked up and nails it.
Nailed
Wow.
it. And got the leave.
What a shot.
Now getting out of there for the 3, do you think a lot of inside, or you going to draw?
A bunch of left spin. Take a quick look at that
No, he's
replay.
going. Well, I mean, it is pretty
Oh,
straight.
wait. Wrong
It is
replay.
pretty straight.
Looks like a shot from earlier, so something's wrong with the replay. We'll take a look later. But a great shot there on the 1. And now I think the rack's at his mercy. Basically needs to get to the middle of the table for like almost all the remaining shots. Yep, 2 cushions is nice here. Doesn't have an angle to go toward the 5, but as we've seen, Jesse doesn't want to play for a straight in 5 ball here. Well, actually, I kind of like getting straight on this. Yeah, it's going the wrong way. Straight in 5 is kind of tic-tac-toe. You got to stop shot to get on the 6. I don't know.
This is going to be... He's got that... He's on the wrong side of it. Ever so slightly, he's on the wrong side of it, I think. So if he stuns it, it's going to pull towards the 7.
I think it's doing Mego draw. Or just bump the 6.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's a good shot, but he still needs to recover here.
Now the question is, do you go one rail with the 5 and stop shot it for the 6 in the side? Do you cut it and risk the cue ball coming off the 10 and sending it to a less desirable location?
I kind of like if you can get the gap between the 6 and 10. Play 2 cushions and play the 6 in the same hole. Feels the most like natural, like let the cue ball do it's what it's going to do. Just put a tiny bit of left to help it out.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
There
what
you
he's
go.
doing. It's going to be a big bounce, but he's okay, just barely. Almost a blind pocket now for this 6, but if you can get back in shape here on the 7, recovery shots are hopefully over.
Oh, no.
One pumped it and missed cue land. Here we come.
He looked like he was uncomfortable on that.
Yeah, he was also, I don't know if you saw the shirt was getting close to that 9 ball. It's kind of stretching a bit as well.
If I remember right, I think they are only doing cue ball fouls.
Right. Yeah. So it wouldn't have been a foul, but just knowing the 9 is there can kind of mess with your psyche. And
Yeah. Especially if you're used to other tournaments where all balls are live, and even if cloth touches it, it's a foul.
yeah, we haven't seen too much John in the past 2 racks, but he's looking a lot smoother than he was earlier. Don't let me jinx you, John, and
Right.
whiff one here, but can play this out in open space or 2 cushions, whatever the preference is.
Looks like he got pretty good there.
Yeah.
So that's going to bring him one closer here.
Boom. Makes it look easy on that run out. Take a look and see if there's any other players who want to jump in the booth as commentators. I know Justin's waiting in the wings. As some additional commentary. Got some banners there in the background. Maury, Q-tips, and gloves, I believe, is one of the Viper Billiards partners or sponsors. I think you can check out the Billiard store, I think, for Viper Billiard products.
Viper Pro Shop, yes.
ViperProShop.com, something like that. Sells all the Maury stuff. Really nice gloves. I think that's my favorite part of that brand that I've seen. I'm a fan of the closed finger gloves.
Oh, that's a nice break.
Ooh, and lovely little bump to open up the 2-3 and leave a shot at the 1. Got Kenneth Midland in the chat saying, miss you all. Don't think I know Kenneth, so he's probably talking to you, Vic. Or maybe the all is in the Q Masters billiard community here. Oh, interesting. Miss. Overcuts it, but loaded it up with a bunch of right-hand sides, so I think just a little bit off on the deflection there. Just getting the gauge of it. Once again, early mistake from John. Leaves Jesse at the table with a decent layout.
Yeah, decent. I feel like he's going to capitalize on that mistake, and he has such a solid break. It's unfortunate.
So 6 is a little bit tight into this left middle pocket. Have some audio interference from somebody in the crowd. Maybe their pager going off or something.
Pager.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if some folks here have a pager. All right, I'm not judging. Just saying. Sounded like a pager. What else makes that kind of beep sound? You know what I'm saying?
Might have been a pacemaker.
Oh no, I don't want to hear that. Getting confirmation that it has to do with the your table is ready. The buzzer when your table you're waiting on is available. Kind of like when you're waiting for your food and that kind of buzzer. Makes sense.
I very rarely ever see them use those.
Yeah. Now for a venue that has 75 tables, it's honestly gets pretty crowded here on the weekends.
Oh yeah.
Surprisingly so. They have a league night. Feels like every night of the week. So there's some portion of the tables taken up, but still to have that many customers that. You're going to have people waiting on tables over the weekend.
Oh, friend of Alf's. Okay, gotcha. Well, thanks for joining.
Oh, Kenneth in the
stream.
chat. Nice. Yeah, Alf no longer here in Norfolk, I believe.
Oh, he's not?
Yeah, he went off, got stationed somewhere else, I believe. He's retired. Oh, he retired. Okay, so he was Air Force or some International Air Force, something like that? Norwegian Air Force? Yeah. I guess he was stationed here and ended up retiring, so probably went back home.
That's quite possible. Norway
Good player,
is
though.
nice. Yes.
Good.
I'll never forget the first lesson I got from him, and I'll quote what he said.
Oh, yeah?
It was, you follow for dough, you draw for show.
Yeah. That's a Dr. Dave quote, I believe.
Oh, I don't like that. I think he wanted to be on the other side of that.
Yeah, didn't set himself up for the best angle from the 8 to the 9, so now
Going for
we're
the safe.
going to see him send his cue ball multiple cushions up table. Pretty routine. I think John, seeing as how he's down, he's going to take this bank on. Like I said, both players, one pocket players, their banks are going to be pretty good.
Looks good. Oh.
Tiny bit short. I still like shooting this into the middle pocket. If you miss on, quote, the pro side, as they say, where, you know, miss on one side versus another, you can leave your opponent bad or sell out the shot. In this case, the near jaw, missing on the near side is going to leave the 10, send it up table to the short rail, so that's the speed he's going to play it at, most likely.
It was a great shot.
Oh, Kenneth is saying that Alpha's in Poland now.
Poland.
Poland? Is it Poland or is it Pollen?
Sure, he means Poland.
Does it mean Poland, like the country Poland? I don't know. Definitely not a typo because he spelled it right both times. So, or at least he intended it to be the spelling, I think. But yeah, shout out to our sponsors, Lendy's. Check them out, as well as Q-Master Billiards. And who else we have?
Digital Pool.
Raymond's Pro Shop.
Raymond's Pro Shop. Yes.
Digital Pool, higher level sponsor. It's their logo in the lower left corner for the whole event. Now, Isaac just recently helped supply Justin with some new equipment that he's sporting during this event. Looks pretty good. Gigantic network switch. And some other behind the scenes stuff. It's all nerd stuff. Don't worry about it.
It makes the cameras work.
Yeah. If you guys are in the area, come on down, check it out. We got down to the I think last 8 or last 6 players left. Nice break. Pockets the 7 directly off the rack.
I think he's got a line on the 1.
That's close. I think right you are though.
It's tight, but I think it goes.
Yep, it's there.
And then he can come out
All day. You can, what do they say? You can drive a Mack truck through there.
with a trailer.
2 Mack trucks side by side. Both with trailers. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Fully loaded.
And this is a nice layout now. 5 over the right corner pocket. Actually got kind of a tricky angle here now. Remember how we were talking about those middle pockets? You want to, you just get straight on the ball, right? Oh, it's actually a lot harder to get straight on this ball than it might appear.
Right through the window. That was a nice shot. And he's might be a little short. I think he's good. He's got plenty of room there to just slow roll that and still be able to not get caught behind anything.
Yeah, I also I don't mind going around the 6-10 here, 3 rails. You got to pick which side of the 5 you want to be on. Do you want to be kind of center on it, in which case cue ball middle of the table? Do you want to be along the long rail, the bottom of the screen, or do you want to be along the right short rail? Those are the kind of extremes, and I think being on along this short rail, the long rail, kind of where he's close to now, is going to be the easier shot to play this one cushion. Also can opt to play between the gap of the 8 and the 9. See from this angle here. Again, looks like he's just rearing up to shoot this with follow and send it one rail. Touchier, that version of the shot, but if you're cutting them exactly how you want, it's really not that bad. here. Another kind of in between shot. Draw kind of threatens the middle pocket, or no?
I think you're probably going to draw it. You're going to come off that side rail and back out.
Watch outside. No, he's okay. Okay, didn't draw it as much as he could have, I guess. He did pretty well.
It definitely goes past the 9. So he's probably just going to roll it up, come back out, get a good angle on the 9 to set him on the 10. And that'd take him up to 6. These guys are all playing pretty well.
Yeah, I think we've got the best of the bunch that are left in the tournament for sure. Won't be too many sloppy plays at this point in the tournament, I don't think. Obviously, still all amateur players. So,
Mistakes can happen.
yeah, mistakes can happen, yeah. I think in general.
But that's when things get interesting. Did you ever play Call of Duty, the older Call of Duty?
Yeah, I think I started with World at War through like Black Ops 2 or something like that.
Remember playing online and you miss the jump and you just fall to your death and it says mistakes were made.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like when you miss one of these important shots.
Right. Or it's kind of like the, what's the game that came out? Elden Ring that everybody started playing? Basically, if you're used to that game series where you will lose.
Oh my goodness!
And lose lives very often. But
I believe that's the second miscue he's had here. 2 racks in a row.
Yeah, actually, yep. Maybe 2 racks in a row or the previous.
I don't get a second game off.
Maybe might have been the one before this rack as well to go 3-4 up and
he gave it to him.
Yep, giving up the rack. 5-4. John gets back in this match. A gift from the pool gods, or maybe the miscue gods, whatever you believe in.
I just wonder now if with consistent play and then 2 miscues, 2 racks in a row, and he was putting some pretty severe English on that miscue.
Yeah,
I'm almost wondering if maybe his tip is damaged.
Oh,
or,
maybe. Yeah, it sounded like it could have. I think he didn't get the angle he wanted. That's why he kind of had to rear up with so much spin. The shot there would have liked to have, I guess, like a half ball cut or so, send it around 1 or 2 cushions. Let the cue ball do its natural thing.
Both players seem to have been kind of dialing their break in as well, but they've been getting better. Let's see what he's got on this one. Looks like it.
Dry break.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Dry break and an open look on a run. A lot of up and down table, but.
Yeah, 2 to the 3 is going to be tricky, but you kind of can guarantee yourself an angle with this 1 ball. But nothing is really tied up or blocking each other. I mean, the 4 passes and the 9 will be able to pass in that pocket later. 7 to 8 is pretty easy. Probably wanted a bit more angle, but yeah, I think everything's out in the open. This is the hardest shot right here.
I think he may try to just put a little outside and 1 rail back down.
You playing between the 8-10, or you just playing down the left-hand side?
Yeah, right there. Get that angle on it.
Oof.
That way he can roll back up for the 4.
It's got the second rail, but he's not on the rail, so should be good.
Well, he's also got the pocket there if he needs to get a little lower on the
extra
ball.
space. Yeah, I think he's going to need it, though, because I don't like sending this cue ball between the 5 and the right long rail. I think I like that coming down to the left of the 8. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no.
Almost.
Oh, wow.
Almost caused him to miss the shot.
That was a nail biter right there.
Center table for the next 3-4 shots or so.
Just don't overrun it.
Now, based on this angle, from 5 to 6, I'd almost just prefer a stop shot because you're guaranteed the nice angle on this 6 ball. Yep. So does he. Just clear the 8 and you're kind of off to the races, home free. Amazing how much easier too the rack is whenever this 10 ball is not near the spot, when it's kind of closer to one of the pockets even. Just makes the run so much easier, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's always one of the more awkward spots on the table to be just below that spot. So he's up and get a little bit closer to the 7. Play below the 8. It was kind of dealer's choice there, what your preference was. This is a bit of a mistake, though. I think he wanted it to grip.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted that much movement.
Yeah, it's a bit more of like a stun. I think he just understroked it. Again, probably a bit of a stretch. Who knows? Seems to be the only times that he's really made mistakes when he's stretching out, but nice recovery shot. Is this shot a little awkward, though?
It is. I think what he's going to probably elect to do is put just a little bit of draw on it to catch the rail between the diamond and the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Like just enough power to come back off the rail and take the longer shot on the 10. Because if he tries to pull it, he's risking that side pocket.
Yeah, I think the pulling type draw is a bit more of like an execution, like a really, you need really good timing for that kind of shot to work. And that's what he went for, yeah.
That was nice.
But I think you're right. It's like if you can just play maybe the less of a shot where you really have to execute well to make harder 10 ball, I don't mind that so much.
Yeah. I mean, it all comes down to what you're comfortable with, what you're feeling, you know. Like if you know you're in stroke and you're confident in it, it's not an issue. If you're kind of having a rough day, I mean, take the more conservative route.
Take your medicine, yep. Boom. 6-4 now, Jesse. 1 away from the hill to punch his ticket in to the winner's side final, a.k.a. what I call the hot seat match, to try to get into the final or win the hot seat in the next round. But John's not out of this yet. Both players locals here at Q-Master Billiards. Both big one-pocket players. I think we've just seen a little bit better overall consistency from Jesse in this one, which is why he's leading 6-4. But he's had, 2-3 kind of big mistakes maybe that had he not made those would be kind of a blowout. But
yeah,
it's let John in.
Yeah, because, I mean, one of those mistakes pretty much was the end of the rack. And he gave it to his opponent, and then before that it was on the 9 as well. He miscued.
Oh, okay, yeah, uh-huh.
But it wasn't a foul. He hit a rail, but his opponent's still out. So, I mean, there's been a couple pivotal, like, I would say equipment errors more so than anything.
Yeah, and one of that, it was that stretched out shot was one of them, right, where he was really stretched out and kind of rushed it, and he miscued that 8 ball pretty bad, but gave the game away.
He has been making a few pretty decent recovery shots to some of the smaller mistakes, though.
Yeah.
So, he's...
I still think he's been playing better than John, I guess, right?
Yes. Some real endurance race here.
I don't think the one passes.
I don't either.
If it does, it's awfully tight.
He may 1 into the 6, cue ball behind the 9. Safe. Oh, he went in front of the 9.
Hit the 9.
I think he went to go the other side of the 9. He didn't hit it full enough.
Yeah. That was a tricky shot.
I mean, it still doesn't leave an easy.
No, but he's now disadvantaged in the safety battle, I think. But John's going for this. No, he's just calling it in case. He's lost the initiative, I guess you'd say.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd expected John to put him in a tougher spot here. Ooh, called the other pocket. I think he must have called the 10 ball. There's no way the 1 was coming near that lower right-hand corner. So player option and 10 ball, even though the ball went in, was not the intended call. So John has a choice to take this or give it back to his opponent.
Might soft shot the 2. No, he's going to continue to play safe. And he did not get there.
Yeah.
I would have soft shot that 2 into the 7.
I thought it passed the 7 though too. Like, doesn't there?
I think the
a
center
gap? Oh no, it's not quite
not
there.
enough. But at the angle he had, the 2 would have stayed in front of the pocket, and he would have had a little bit of an angle for the cue. But
Yeah. I wonder how much of it is though to kind of maybe shift momentum, make Jesse have to kick a few balls as opposed to letting him keep swinging at
right.
offensive shots. I don't know.
Oh wow, did he just get paid off?
Yeah, he got away with it.
Wow.
He's called the kick to the upper left corner with the 2 ball. It's gonna hit this at pace though, I think, to get it to come around the table.
Oh, that was a
Really almost made it actually. Probably deserved to make that one. It was pretty
I mean,
close.
I do believe that was his goal.
Uh-oh.
Now it's getting interesting.
Uh-oh. From this angle, though, I do think the 7 acts as a bit of a backboard. Oh, it's tight.
It's very tight. Oh, that's really tight right there.
I think if you go for this, you can't catch the right rail on the way in with the 4. You kind of have to hit the 7 full directly.
You almost have to thin cut the 4.
Yeah, it's actually really thin. I don't know if it even guarantees a shot at the 5-10. It might only be a carom, so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he's playing
That's an interesting. That's a good shot, though.
playing the bank. No, it's going to come around the rails. Watch out, 10 ball. Watch out, 10 ball. Push the 10 to the pocket. Yikes. Drama.
Oh man! And John jumped out of his seat really quick.
Yeah.
Let me just draw this into this real quick. Give him a wreck. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
He rushed that so bad. I wonder if he's locked. If it's going to be an automatic foul. Oh, he's going. Well, I mean, it is pretty straight.
Oh, sorry. Wrong.
Still don't know what's going on with the replay. Justin
I
did
don't
something with it.
I'll fix it. All right, we should be good now. But unfortunate there from John to not make the 10 ball. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Does he get a second swing at it?
It looks like this might be a layup here.
I think he's getting a second swing at this. Yep. Now the question is, does our replay work?
Let's find out.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Almost. Yep, there we go. Now our replay's working. Does our replay work?
Let's
Unfortunately, we
find
didn't.
out.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Don't scare me with that.
wanted you to get some recognition for
Yeah, just
being able to
I
do all
got-
the tech stuff.
Got the shutters. Oof. Woke me up real quick on that one. There we go. I like that one. That one's better.
All right, so Jesse's got 6, John's got 5. This has been a very fun
Yeah.
match to watch. It's been a little back and forth.
He's not.
Both playing good, but also making some mistakes.
Yeah, just he's lingering, John. It's like
Lingering John.
not Mexican John, but lingering John.
Look at everything in that side.
Yeah, I think the rack wasn't quite set. He didn't hit it quite square, but there might have been a gap or two just based on how things looked. Yeah, he's gonna try to move the rack here. 7 is a little bit the way trying to took the 7 out of the way. Just trying to drop it back in. Players refereeing themselves. All are good sports. They know that the 7 and 3 both go into that corner pocket, so no issue there.
I almost wonder if it'd be worth it to invest in those little tiny glass ball markers that they use.
Yeah, I mean,
and just have it available at the table as a piece of equipment for the players that are professional like this, that are going to police each other
yeah,
and be professional. Oh,
yeah. When you're short of having a referee, I think that's not a bad choice.
Yeah, it's because I'm back here.
Yeah, right.
I'm
Yeah,
here with you.
you got to go out there instead.
No, don't make me do it.
No, we got to get Justin in the booth next. I think he'll enjoy some commentary. He's busy with some people, or is he?
Yeah, he's assisting customers
I see.
at the moment. You can always check out all the merchandise available. And as stated previously, for anyone who does decide they want to buy a stick through the Viper Pro Shop, you will get free shipping.
What kind of cues are sold on the Viper Pro
So
Shop?
we have universal cues.
Universal cues. Ah, okay, okay.
Yes. And, for someone trying to get something that's above the bare minimum,
Yeah, what kind of level
know,
for this,
so
this type of cue?
they do have a good range. The best thing I like about it is that a lot of their entry-level cues are at a much better price point than most other brands, and you're getting the same, if not better, quality.
Okay, so their entry level is kind of their sort of champion or their spotlight, you could say. Like
So
they do really well. The entry-level
they do
cues.
they do because you're getting the same quality for roughly about half the price as some others. So like Predator, big name. I love Predator. I have a bunch of Predator equipment. Their entry level cues, you're paying for the name.
Yeah,
But
it's
you're
going to
getting
be
good-
what
you're getting-
300, what 500 minimum or so for a Predator Q entry
Give or
level?
take,
Yeah.
depending on if you get a carbon fiber shaft or not.
Yep,
and,
yep.
and there's a whole bunch of other stuff, but you're getting good quality with it.
Right,
With this, you're getting good quality as well. It's just a different brand.
right.
And
Doesn't have the same name.
right, and you're going to be saving money. You're going to have something that's going to last you for a very long time as you continue to build your skills and grow in the game. And it's also not going to kill your wallet because a lot of people, this is a hobby.
Right.
Yeah,
yeah.
So you're working full time. You got a household to take care of, et cetera. Bills got to get paid. You ain't got $1,000 to drop on a cue stick. That's something you do once or twice a week.
Right.
But $100, $200, that's manageable.
Yeah. No, it's good. You have to check them out.
But
Universal cues, you said,
Universal
right?
Cues,
Nice.
yes. Which is actually one of the sponsors that we have out there at the main table.
It's one of the banners, probably the one in the back there.
Yep.
Hard to see, but we'll take a look at them in a little bit.
Probably get it from the corner cam.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Speaking of corner cams, how are we liking this setup? Is it
I like it. I think
Looks good.
I think it does look good. We were talking earlier while you were in your match about we're trying to continuously upgrade and improve the setup that we have. And our next goal is to be able to get a straight down shot.
yeah,
you
top
know,
down view,
like,
yeah.
like a GoPro with a clip or something similar that we can get a straight down shot of the table. Oh, that was a nice bank
That was
shot.
really nice, yeah.
That way you can see some of these angles a little more clearly.
Okay.
That you're not getting with the setup now. Now we can see almost everything, but it's kind of hard. You're not out there at the table looking like that. That eighth of an inch makes a difference, So we're trying to get to that to where we have some additional equipment just to provide a better viewing experience.
Right. No, I think once you have the 2 corner cams, the top down view, there's not much else you can ask for. That's kind of a very complete live stream for at least for a single table setup, right?
So serious. Wow. I almost rattled it.
I know. Focused.
There's a little bit of pressure tied up. 6-6. Oh, here we go.
Here's a replay of that nice
Get
bank
a
shot he
straight
hit
down
earlier.
shot.
Yeah, top down view. Yeah.
Like a GoPro with a clip or something similar that we can get a straight down shot of the table. Oh, that was a nice bank
That
shot.
was really nice, yeah.
2.
Yeah, not bad.
Again, we do want to thank everyone who's taken the time to watch the stream and join us here today at the 2025 Virginia 10-Ball Championship.
Yeah, wherever you guys are watching from, drop us a like, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to grow the game, obviously, so it helps. And it starts with the free likes and subscriptions to YouTube, etc.
Yes. We're open to feedback, too. If there's anything you guys would like to see or any specific content that we might be able to provide to you, just join us in the chat. Let us know how we're doing or what you'd like to see. Oh,
Ouch.
no. That is unfortunate. That was a good break. It just got knocked in by another ball.
Now, the 6th ball here is a tricky one.
See, let me get your opinion on something because I just caught this.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on wearing headphones in a match?
I mean, I'm not a fan of it, and I totally agree with the tournaments that make it a rule that you can't have headphones. But, I will delegate to the rule maker if if headphones are allowed according to the rules, then headphones are allowed,
Right.
But I personally won't use headphones, and I'm not the biggest fan of when my opponent has it because, if anything, not for sake of them necessarily being able to focus more, I don't really care about that aspect to it. For me, the hard part is having to communicate with my opponent, hey, I'm calling this, hey, I'm doing a push out, and if they're not looking at you,
They're not going to hear you.
yeah, they're not going to hear you. It's going to be kind of awkward, right?
Especially with, how headphones are nowadays, the technology, you got all the noise canceling stuff built in.
Oh, yeah.
You can't hear nothing, Like I've got one guy that I work with, I have to constantly keep telling him, 1 in, 1 out, you can't hear me. You need to be able to hear me,
Yep.
for the type of work that we do. And it can be frustrating, but I also get it. Like, you want to focus. You want to tone some stuff out so you can really lock into what you're doing. So I kind of see both sides of it.
Yeah.
Because the whole stigma behind the headphones is someone could be telling you what to do. But I think at this level, granted, they're amateurs.
Yeah.
At this level, I highly doubt that,
No, I
that
don't
something
think
like that
people
would take place.
actually use it for that advantage.
Like, not knocking anything on APA, but that's the main area where you would think you would see that kind of thing.
Right.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. He's going to lock it up there with the safe, but I think he left him enough to get it out.
Well, if anything,
So in this situation, I think a stick shot
yeah, just
right
send it
behind
around.
the 8 and send the 6 3 rails and try to get it on that same rail by the top pocket would be the shot.
Just right here from this angle, just stop shot. Call
Yes.
the 6 as well, though. Make sure you call the 6 in the upper right-hand corner. If he doesn't call it, that's his mistake.
That's the shot. I think he may have gotten a little soft on it,
Nah, it's
but I
all
think he's good. I think he got close enough to the 8. Oh, yeah, that's a good safety right there. Something so simple. It's just a stop shot. People
Yeah.
think safeties have to be these big elaborate things. It's not. Some of them are really simple, and they pay off. Oh, excellent attempt by John there. So I think Jesse's going to capitalize on that. Good safety play, getting ball in hand. I think he's just going to bing, bang, boom these last couple balls here and get on the hill. And I think we're going to see a really tough rack after this, regardless of which way it goes.
Yeah.
But the good thing is, you know, this is still A-side, so they still got another chance.
Worst case, either of these players are going to be guaranteed 5th, 6th, which is in the money. So can't feel too bad for them at this point anymore, right?
I mean, they're at least going to get back what they put into it. That's
Right.
at the minimum, you know. Very nice. All right.
On the hill first.
Yes.
I think Jesse just likes to make matches interesting because his match against Raymart as well went the distance, right? He was on the hill pretty early on. What was it, like 7-4 or something like that?
I
don't
think
remember.
so. I think he had a couple of bad breaks in that match, and his opponent capitalized. I'm not sure if he had any miscue issues. That's why I'm wondering if maybe there's, you know, because I noticed in that particular rack he didn't really put a lot of draw on anything.
Yep.
Did some stun, but not a lot of draw. So maybe, you know, when your tip starts to get worn, you start to get those, you know, severe English shots that'll miscue, whereas if the tip's fresh, grabs it a little better. So
Yeah.
you know, it could be a lot of different factors. You know, could have just been uncomfortable. I mean, we have been playing for quite a while today. They've had a few little breaks in between, but it's been pretty constant. So, you know, fatigue is also a part of it. You just got to kind of shut everything out and let that muscle memory take over. Oh, 8-ball.
8-ball, yeah, that's in. Good break from John.
Oh, I think I think the one just got blocked. Think you can see enough of it to go one rail? Oh.
Oh, he called the wrong pocket here. And it's going to open up.
That looks really tight.
I think the shot is
I think it's there.
accessible, yeah.
That's really tight. Probably throw it with a little English.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yep, good hit.
Good hit, definitive. You could hear the sound. That slight little doo-doo. Let's see. He looks pretty straight on this. I wonder if he's gonna be able to cheat it and come back out.
I think he can go forward one cushion and come across. Yeah, just had enough.
Now this is going to be the interesting shot here, because he's going to have to draw back.
And he's got a weird angle. He's actually going toward the 5 almost directly with this draw shot. Not the biggest fan of this angle. He's going to have to hit it harder to get more stun out of it, which makes the
Wonder
shot
if
that
maybe
much
he
harder.
goes forward and tries to use the. Oh,
Oh, bad
That's-
mistake.
that's not what he was. He was trying to use the 9.
No, I think it was partly, decision maybe, but just wasn't fully decided. Kind of rushed it, didn't like what he had, and then kind of just got down and did something. Did not feel natural at all.
So even though there's not particularly like a shot clock displayed,
Uh-oh.
a lot of the players tend to hold themselves to a shot clock, like an internal shot clock, and you can see sometimes they feel like they're rushing themselves because
Yeah.
they're trying to maintain that standard of, 30, maybe 45 seconds at most.
Wow, look at that shot. Banana.
Got a little,
Little rub off of that 9.
you got a little love. I ain't mad at it. Now, runs this out, it's really going to get interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he... What do you think? The 2 rail on this?
Yeah, I think he can actually hold it just 1 rail up the table. Oh, no, he went across 2 rail, like you said. At least that direction, you know?
Ah, 2 rails.
Yeah, I got the second rail.
At the very end. He's determined.
Ho, 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 a little thick, but gets it down. Tied game. We'll take a look
Hill.
at that.
Now this is some good stuff here.
Take a look at that
shot
replay.
clock.
Where is it at?
And you can see sometimes they feel like they're rushing it.
Get the replay as well, but banana this shot just forward, boom, and arced it. You couldn't quite see it that well on that angle, but nice shot from John. And I think we're in it. Drama. That's what we like to see. Hill action.
Nothing like a good battle.
Yeah.
We'll also like to give a little shout out to the Q Master staff who's been taking care of us today, making sure that both us and all the players are taken care of for all their food and drink needs. If any of you guys do decide to come visit Q Masters, definitely make sure you take care of the staff as well. Oh, nice break there.
Not going to be good on the 1, though.
Nope.
It's never that easy in the Hill rack.
Never.
Never that. Actually, no. I mean, I think it is for the pros at some point. They do break and run actually more often than we know. It's just we just like it when the last rack kind of, it doesn't go clean.
Yes, Joe, the Boston man, this is definitely a great match, and we're going to have a couple more really great matches coming up after this. So definitely stay tuned to the stream. I think he wanted to tie that up a little bit more.
Yeah, didn't want that ball to drop either, right? This one's Hill. Mike Davis Jr. is playing Tom Saplicki in the, I believe it's the other A-side match. Yeah, the other A-side match. 4-3, Mike Davis Jr. leading, but Tom's staying with him.
And those two players definitely have a, I don't want to say a slow pace of play. They have a very methodical pace.
Yeah.
And well thought out, and I think that's going to be a pretty interesting outcome there to see who comes up in the hot seat match.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen too many of Mike Davis's matches before, but, he's an ex-pro. Obviously, he can tactical out the game with the best of them.
Yes, and he's shooting very well today. And I think that for the most part, from what I've seen, he's made very few mistakes.
Yeah.
And a lot of the matches his opponents are winning are from runouts.
Yeah, so he's not playing badly, at least.
No, not at all. Now look at this safe. This is a good safe right there.
Yeah.
What would your approach be on this?
On this kick shot, it's tough. If you can get in between the gap of the 3-8, a 2-rail kick might be on, but the 6 looms large.
I almost kind of feel
The
like
1 rail is there, though. It's probably simplest
the
if he just
elevation.
goes, but...
Maybe push the 5, use the 10 to keep it straight.
Yeah, how do you not sell out a shot? I guess you have to hit it harder like that to
Oh, he got
get
lucky
some
roll
motion.
there.
Motion of the ocean.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think he has a shot. This might be available to the corner. It's tough to tell. Like I said, when in doubt, cameras say yes. Somebody in the chat asking how many players are left in this one. I believe we're down to either the top 6, the top 8. I think, yeah, top 8. I believe are about to be decided. This is an A-side match, so either of these two players are guaranteed 5th, 6th at the minimum. Winner of this will be guaranteed 3rd place, right, at the worst. So we're definitely getting down to it here in the evening at Keymaster Billiards. A nice Saturday
That was
weekend.
a very good attempt there.
Yeah, just a bit overcut. And this is the first real chance for Jesse in the Hill rack.
A lot of pressure here for both players.
Yeah, I was listening to Mike Davis talk about pressure earlier, and he was like, yeah, I mean, every player definitely still feels the pressure, and kind of no matter what level you are. But it's kind of like at first you get a little overwhelmed by it at the start of the tournament, and then you kind of get used to it, and then what it does is it kind of makes you just try really hard, you know? And you start to actually use the pressure to focus. At least it seems to be what the best players do. But it's kind of unavoidable, I think.
I mean, I guess it's working for them. That's why they're the best.
Yeah. It's just interesting to note that you're kind of almost expecting and looking for that pressure to guide you in a way. Rattlesnake.
And it looks like it's up on the rail, too.
Yeah, it's tight to the cushion, but I think the line across with just a tiny bit of outside spin is going to avoid cannoning into the 3-ball. Just needs a really good cut on this. This is a 1-pocket shot. That's slow rolling, a little bit outside. Get the shape on the 3. A 1-pocket player will get shape on the 3 to the same pocket. Doesn't even have to do that well in this shot. Yeah, just play it across. Really nice.
That could have been the deciding shot right there.
He's got choices here, too. He can actually stun with some outside play up table, or he can check it with some inside and play the 5 in the middle pocket. I like the first option more, even though it is against the line. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
He was trying to play in between the 5 and the left side pocket there.
Yeah,
to play at 2 cushions. That was kind of dicey. I don't know.
He's definitely not happy about it.
Bank shot coming up. Thing with the bank shot is this side pocket's kind of big. It's kind of in the way if you want to go forward. I'd almost just go for the outright safety here. Try to tuck the 5 up against the 7 somehow. I think it might be too thin for that. He's looking over here with where his cue ball might end up. But this is a spot. This is what they call a spot to be in.
Yeah.
I think if you go for the bank, you kind of have to do a slight draw and maybe run into the 10. Not sure. Drama.
Gotta love it, though.
Yeah. All right, he's playing the safety for sure. Go around the 10 ball. Watch out, corner. Ouch. I don't think that was the play. I think the play had to be play the cue ball between the rail and the 10 ball. Because as you can see, the 5 barely moved, right? So he hit it way on the thin side. I think he needed to catch it thick to get the 5 to move down toward the 7.
I almost feel like with that shot, if he'd have put check English instead of running English,
Yeah, that too.
it would have helped him hit that rail between the diamond and the corner and try to go over behind the 6, which is what I think he was trying to do, was get over, off the one rail, the second rail behind the 6.
But with that running English, I think the intent there is to make the 5 come off the rail and widen toward the 7.
Yeah.
But he didn't even hit it thick enough for that to even be a possibility. So I think he just misplayed the shot in terms of the angle altogether.
I think he was all cue ball
Yeah, yeah.
on that one. Good execution there. Looks like his draw shot's working again.
Once again. It's like a slight angle toward the short rail, and if it's too straight, I think he's kind of in between either the 2 rail forward or the 1 rail forward. When in doubt, draw it out. Now he's playing 1, 2 cushions. Watch out, corner pocket. Watch out, corner pocket. Watch out, corner pocket. Wow.
Like you said, the tables are fast.
Yeah. Risky, risky, risky. And I think it's just because he got in between that shot. All right, so pressure on. You got 2 ducks in the pocket. Everything's about this 9 to 10. I think you want to be on the short rail here to make it easier for yourself. Lay it up to the top part of the table. Play this 9 with a little bit of left-hand side. And I like here going to the right long rail to guarantee yourself some distance. But to at least have a straight enough in 10 ball.
Yes.
For the match.
And there we have it.
All right, so neither player eliminated, but John Hernandez, a.k.a. Mexican John, going to be advancing into the winner's side final, a.k.a. the hot seat match. So congratulations to him.
Yes.
Getting away with it in a couple of hill matches, some close ones.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But,
and we're going to have a couple more really exciting matches coming up.
Yep, so we'll take a quick break and be back with the next match in a little bit. Reggie Jackson against Lucas Courtney.
Digital Pool is the ultimate app for billiards enthusiasts, tournament directors, and league operators. Digital Pool enables world-class billiards events by using innovative technology to enhance and streamline the experience at every angle. Experience features like live scoring, text notifications, table assignments, real-time match updates, automatic reporting the Fargo rating, player stats and profiles, live streaming overlays, online player registration, and digital payment tracking. Enjoy all this and more by signing up for your free account at digitalpool.com.
right, so here we go. We now have a B-side match here for you with Reggie and Lucas. The two, it looks like that one ball's covered. Looks like he took the push option here. So I got the opportunity to watch Reggie earlier. He's a pretty solid shooter. I think he had a couple of bad rolls in last match. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we bring you Justin.
He's the Viper in the house. Oh, yeah. Comedy Central, look out.
Don't know about that one. Switching chairs. I'm tired of this.
Comedy Central presents Career Fails.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Like a failure? Oh, lordy, lordy, lord. So Lucas Courtney, Reggie Jackson. This is a B-side match.
We already covered that.
It's fine. They haven't heard me.
They don't want to hear you. Some good safety play so far, though. Nice hit. Not going to get rewarded as well as he'd hoped, but still.
I mean, slightly, because of the fact he could just play safe on this rather than trying to go for the three.
Mm-hmm.
But 3 is in a pretty decent position to actually just, play it out.
I mean, like I said, I got to see Reggie shoot earlier, and he's shooting pretty good today. That is an excellent safety right there.
It's lockdown time.
It's like we go from Christian to you. We go from the professional stream to the comedy stream. Welcome to the comedy hour.
Hey, sometimes you just you gotta break it up.
You get breaking up.
Mm-hmm.
Like
that random rock that just comes out of the back of an 18-wheeler and just ruins your day with that spider crack across your windshield.
Well, I was gonna say like you and your ex-wife, but
I mean,
we'll figure that out.
nothing could ever replace how bad that train wreck was. Got our recent winner over here, Mexican John, as he likes to have himself referred to as. Would you like to come join us?
So.
No, you gotta go keep warming up.
I want to know the history. Why you have the
Mexican
nickname?
John? The show?
No, Saul.
Oh, yeah. Probably because there's too many damn Johns in here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Bus drivers.
They call me the freaking short bus driver. That's what they do. Why is he on this? Why is he on this bus? Because he licks the windows. We don't have to clean them.
Okay, dokie then. Things just took an interesting turn. I don't know how I feel about it.
I felt pressure because my tongue was on the window.
It's not the only thing it was on.
I mean, there's the crossbar. Probably would explain, why I ended up having, have half a tooth replaced. But, that was also because I ran into a brick wall. I'm playing off the wall when I was in 5th grade. Yeah, don't look back when you're within 5 feet of the wall, running at full speed. It's not a good idea. It's really not a good feeling either. Okay, what Reggie doing here?
It's been a lot of pretty decent safety play so far, just in this first rack.
Well, I mean, it's at that point where we're going to start seeing safety play become paramount. this may get to a point where even though, yes, we've had a solid pace all day, this may be the point where we finally get to where matches are 2.5 hours. Where at that point, there's a reason my camper's in the parking lot, because the fact I respect the players' sleep and everything else.
Oh.
I'll literally leave it up to them. Do they want to continue and try and get this done before close, or are we just coming back tomorrow?
Yes, it absolutely is him.
What is that?
If you want him to stop
Tinto
talking,
ICU?
if you want him to stop talking, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. Just kidding. Don't stop talking, Justin.
What?
That's the voice behind Viper Billiards, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Justin Page. I'm going to take a page out of his book and go ahead and talk about some of our sponsors. So we got Digital Pool here, one of the big ones. Bridging the Gap. A lot of good stuff on there. Loving it. And they have a new app. The app is nice. It doesn't have all the features yet, but it is nice, And then we've also got our host location, Q Master Billiards. I'd like to thank them for letting us use the venue. And want to say a shout out to the staff for taking care of all the players and us as well. Make sure you take care of them, guys. Who else we got, Justin?
Mr. Raymond Walters, owner of Raymond's Pro Shop up at Diamond Billiards in Midlothian.
Oh, yes.
Got all the services you need right in-house. Just go see him over at Diamond. Great place, by the way. I don't understand why it caught so much flack at one particular point in time. But I'll tell you, whatever was wrong, they fixed it. Because last year when we ran the 10 ball up there, not a single player complained about the tables. Not a single player complained about the service. Nothing. It was great. They let me park my camper and back. They gave me fresh water for the whole event. Like, I was there for 3 days.
Yeah,
and it was great.
It was awesome. It was awesome. Everyone there seemed to have a really good time.
Oh yeah, Thomas Dorsey literally sponsored with $750 added for that particular tournament. Also, I ended up coming with a bigger staff than I expected originally because of the fact we collaborated with Mr. Christian Youngers over here again for that event last year, which is why we decided to partner up again for this year, and he actually comped all of my staff's food.
Yeah.
For the whole weekend. I'm talking, that was probably like a $650 bill. No, it's RJ. Yeah, RJ Carmona, doing some family things and whatnot. Unfortunately, he had to miss this event. Slight scheduling error / need to spend time with family. And I fully understand that. I can respect it and appreciate it because, between trying to just live these days, there's so much going on.
Who are you telling?
Do
we have to have this talk again?
I mean, between getting up in the morning, taking one of my 17 medications the Navy's got me on top of that, making sure that I get on the scale and realize, what the weight limit is so I know what shoes to wear, to cushion the impact of the stress for the day, Like, I'm still wearing my combat boots right now, and this is supposed to be a relaxing event. Hell no. This is a grind. We got like 4 hours of sleep last night, if that.
Yeah, same here. Because I got back to the house, I work out of town on the road at night. Got back to the house, had just enough time to make me something to eat, relax, watch an episode of something, maybe 20 minutes long, and I look at the clock, it's like almost 2 a.m. already. I'm like, oh my God. Especially after the drive.
So I feel you on that one. The worst part for me was getting into the camper in the parking lot.
Oh, wow. Can we get a replay on that? Man, I think he just hit it bad.
What happened?
I mean, it was in the pocket.
Oh, I can tell you right now, Reggie ain't gonna let that slide. He gonna take this.
Oh, you know it.
Oh, did he overcook it?
He overhit it.
He overcooked it, but he might hit the 10 to bump it. Oh, he got that side pocket play. Actually, no, he probably just gonna send that all the way down.
I don't know.
Put it over in the other corner.
Let's see what he does. That's what I thought. You couldn't be quiet long enough to see what he does.
Oh, no, I thought I saw some chicken in the background on the screen. I'm sorry, I'm hungry.
Yeah, thanks to one of your other sponsors, Lindy's.
Mm-hmm. My wife cooked me some mean wings. Oh, and he
Nice shot.
literally follows the pattern that I've heard 1,000 times from the pros, regardless of the fact of how close it was to, lining up to the corner pocket. He still went side pocket. So what's going on with this?
Hell, he went rail first. He was trying to bring it back around, and he got too much rail.
Yeah, there we go.
That's unfortunate. He just misjudged it. I bet he won't do that again, though.
Hey, RJ, if you really paying attention, I play you a race to a 5 for 50 cents a rack. I get the 4-ball out. RJ is one of our local, really good players. So, yeah, I'd probably need the 4-ball. And you know what he do? He play a safety on the 3 just so I couldn't get the 4 every time. Oh, man. I've learned so much from him and Neil, just joking around. He helped me improve my jump shot so much.
Yes.
I can be within a chalk width of a ball now and at least get the ball over. I may not make it, but I
you
can
can
at least get it over.
It's progress. Progress is everything.
It is.
But you got to practice it. And the best thing about it is having these skilled players around you is everyone has something they're good at that you can learn from them. And, even if it's just something small to help improve your game, take it, put it in your toolbox, use it for later.
Oh, yeah.
But you got to practice it. You got to practice.
Looks like a solid crack, but that one's not going to lay up pretty. Cue ball sits behind the 6, just looking like a wall of trees in the way.
I almost wonder if he's going to take a push here. Or if he's going to try to make a kick and stick.
Yeah. I kind of feel like I would play the push probably up behind the 3-5.
I think he's going for contact.
Yeah, just to make the bank a little bit more guaranteed on the close part. Did he call that?
No, but he probably wishes he did.
He probably. Well, I don't know because
Reggie
right looks at it, literally says, "You can have that, good sir." I'm not gonna lie. I have to say, Reggie has been a wholehearted supporter of the tournaments that I've run that he's been in, and to get him to actually come down here with less than $1,000 added to guarantee that his expenses were covered. I highly appreciate him for that. Wow.
Tell me he called that.
He did because he's still at the table.
Oh, my goodness.
Reggie might be regretting giving him that one. But look at where he is.
That's unfortunate.
Great shot with 0 reward for it.
Yeah.
Did he? I was gonna say, is he about to do it again? This man is a banking machine at that point.
Yeah, let's look at that replay on the 2. It's
good God,
dead straight on,
and he hits it absolutely perfect. Slight catch of the jaw, but not enough to change the path.
He even got the tap from Reggie there on that one. It was
We got a Mexican John back here taking a breather.
Yeah, especially after that stressful match. He needs it. Oh, we need to get the score updated.
It is the second rack, yeah.
Yes. Reggie's up 1.
Yes, he is. So on the winner's side match, we had Mexican John beating Jesse James. Currently, Mike Davis against Tom Saplicki. It is 6-4 in favor of Mike Davis. The winner of this current match goes on to face Mr. Justin Squires in the first of the money rounds on the B side. So we starting to get into money now.
Well, they starting to get into money.
Yeah.
Oh, went for it there, and
But
just
you know
a little
what?
off.
It's not terrible. You know, depending on how Lucas plays this, he may have to, put a little extra on the ball in order to get it to come back around where he wants for the 6. All purely based on how does he want to shoot the 6. That's really it, though.
Yeah.
Somebody was smoking some Chiba outside. The devil's lettuce. Ugh. Green as a bullfrog, sticky as glue.
Big pocket. Think he's gonna get a bad
Is he
look.
about to? He can Ginsu it.
Is this about to be a three-peat?
Right. I was gonna say he makes one more bank, and he gonna have more bank than J.P. Morgan. Okay. Okay.
Oh, the 6 goes.
Yeah, oh yeah, it goes all the way down.
And I was watching Reggie earlier, and he makes this shot
So-
9 out of 10 times.
So I'm not the greatest player by any means. Nowhere close.
Well, we know that.
He's got some pretty dreads though. I'm not gonna lie. He's got some really clean dreads. Probably for.
I like how you deflected. You rerouted that conversation really quick, didn't you?
Yep.
Like I just agreed with you. I'm not saying I am either. I don't think Christian would either. So I mean, look.
But hey,
He's like, I'm just the cameraman. Leave me out of it.
I'm sure there's a lot of guys on the sidelines of the NFL that say the same thing. I was just here. Why did you hit me?
I can still hear you. Don't worry.
Oh, lordy lord.
Lock in.
Luke is still sporting that tiger glove. I need to get him a Maury.
Yes. You should just comp him one.
If he wins.
If he wins, top 3 comp him one. He's a young up and comer. It's about the players.
I can tell you that boy will tell you his back does not feel young at all. That was a really nice shot on that long 6 there.
My back's messed up too. We the same.
Oh yeah, my stuff looked like a Jenga puzzle. According to my doc, he's like, "You see this? Yeah, your back shouldn't look like a church window."
It's like a Jenga puzzle, but it sounds like Rice Krispie treats in the morning.
Why does it sound like I just fell through the church skylight?
The crunch of glass under your boots. That's what your back sounds like every step you take. Yep. Been there.
Bro,
It
you
sucks.
walking on eggshells? No, I'm just walking.
Calm down there.
Round and round away he goes.
He's like he's getting a little traction now.
Yeah.
He's kind of getting into
Nice
it.
natural shape shot here. Nothing that he's got to do any kind of special. He can come short side if he wants. Still be able to play the 10 in either the corner and or the side. If he wants to play it with inside, he can still come back up and play it in the top left corner here. Although I think this angle might be a little steep for inside to hold it.
This angle right here is a nice, easy shot. 2 rails out, 10 on the left side.
Yeah.
Just got to get the speed. If you come short, put you in a weird spot.
His speed's been really good today, and
There you go.
that's a
Look at that.
perfect
Look at
layup.
that. Look at that.
Absolute pull. No.
There you go. Woohoo. Good job.
I need the emotional damage button. That's what I need back. I need my emotional damage button. His dreads are so pretty. Look. That side profile, that's a pretty man. See, look, even my wife's looking at him like that's a pretty man. I just wish he'd smile. Reggie, smile. Damn it, he can't hear me. Pause, we're having too much fun. Where's PC Principal? My cameraman can't even drink over here. Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Oh, good Lord. This is when you know you're having fun, folks. Like,
Look,
pool
you
does-
asked for it. You
Yeah, I
asked
know.
for
I
it.
did. I did.
I gave you what you wanted.
Can I get a ham sandwich with buttered toasted and gravy?
He said no.
This is when you know pool is enjoyable. It's when commentating on it, we having a grand old time. We're staring at the screen. We could be in the stands right now and just cracking jokes. No, we get to have
We're
fun
over
with
here
you
cracking
guys.
jokes. We're over here cracking jokes off mic because a little too risque.
No, it's just
Don't make me play the clip again.
I've already got emotional damage.
You still have emotions to be damaged? This
Not,
is a
not,
shocker.
not anymore. Look at those wavy dreads, man.
I swear to God, if you don't stop, if you don't stop, I'm gonna
I
go.
gotta talk about what's on camera, okay?
How about you talk about the game?
And stroke. Stop mocking me.
Oh, he's gonna get there. He's gonna get there. Ooh, I think he got there. I think we're there.
Yeah,
It's close, but I think he got there.
we're there. He only used like 10% of his biceps.
Bruh. His phone number's in digital pool. You want to just, text him later?
I'll message him later.
Jesus.
His wife might have competition.
I think our cameraman's about
My
to walk away.
cameraman's like, leave me out of this. We didn't bring you into it.
He said, I want no parts of this.
Is that a crisscross braid? I don't know who wanted that more, him or me. That was schmaxy, but it just didn't quite make it, and he ended up scratching in the back corner. So, he gets the trombone. And... It's like a hard slap shot, hits the crossbar, goes all the way up over the rink, and goes in the other goal. We call it a Wayne Netsky.
Lord have mercy on our souls.
You know what? I blame society. It let me have 2 kids. I got dad jokes for days.
The only dad joke around here is you.
I mean,
at least you don't have gray hair.
hey,
Never mind.
I've got gray hair. Yeah, I'm salt and pepper. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you diamondback.
Mm-hmm. Crazy thing is, hey, we can go have hot chocolate in my camper because there's milk.
That was in. Yeah, no, I'm gonna pass. I'd rather go for the adult beverages
Oh, the Crown.
that we're not supposed to be drinking.
He's
right
not.
now.
He's not. He doesn't fall underneath company policy. He's a different thing.
I'm gonna smack.
You can volunteer for him and drink. You didn't have to volunteer for me. Yeah, for those that don't know, I actually have a company policy which all of my volunteers actually follow. While we bring you guys this action, we do not drink whatsoever. Me
Just
as a
think-
tournament director, I do not drink literally until everything is done. That way, there's no inebriation
Yeah,
potential
once
if
that-
there's a call that has to be done.
Once that payout's done, you're
Yeah.
good. You're free.
Oh yeah. Easy like Sunday morning.
And by the way, I is no volunteer. I am employee.
Yeah, you did actually get paid for this event for a lot of stuff. What the? Oh my!
he called
God,
it.
was that pretty? And he called it. Oh, that's better than progressive. He nailed
Dude,
that.
that's two.
I mean,
This guy is like an insurance commercial. He knows a thing or two because he's seen a thing or two.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
No, that's state farm or farmers insurance. Yeah, that's the one.
We are farmers.
Okay, yeah, we're getting more.
Hey, State Farm, I could use a sponsor. Yeah. Look at this replay on that 4-ball here.
Yes.
Literally calls it side pocket, barely practice strokes, and literally
Right in.
catches it absolutely perfect with great speed for the 5.
It was beautiful. Beautiful. I probably would have missed it.
I mean, I think most of us typically
You
just
said-
hope it goes where we
well,
need
I mean,
it.
I like that 3-rail. Okay, that's a fun shot.
I like it too. It looks
Now,
very pretty,
you
but I
set
can't
it up.
make it very often.
Set it up. How many times out of 10 do you think you make it? Say at least once.
Once intentionally, twice if I'm lucky.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna be real.
I think I'd get it like 3-4 times.
I mean, I don't
Maybe.
use it enough. I end up getting it a lot, but
Nine ball.
not intended. Yeah, that 9-ball and it wasn't intended.
But then you don't remember what you did, so now you're just kind of like,
Pretty much, yeah. And I don't have a recording like this in order to see, the chicken wing and the hot dog and bologna and everything else in my stroke.
Okay, I'm glad you followed that up.
I'm hungry.
He obviously talking about food.
me, Seymour.
No.
Or even better from Ridiculous 6. Give me back my thumbs. As you can see in the background, Turning Point Professional Billiard Chalk, one of our product sponsors for this. We've actually got some over here for sale still. It's running out, and I just got this order. I'm loving you guys, loving the product, because you're making me have to order back and forth constantly, which means you're getting what you want, and I get the ability to actually help you get what you want.
Literally have been getting tons of feedback today from players saying that a couple that bought it today who said they're literally going to be just either throwing away or giving their old chalk away because they love the performance they're getting out of this.
Oh yeah, Turning Point Chalk, the 7500 series, absolutely is my go-to for my break and my jump cue. It basically goes on as smooth and creamy as the Kamui Kageki, but it's not as dirty.
Right.
Like, it doesn't flake off. Like
Doesn't flake off, not a lot of, no residue. none of
No,
that.
like you'll see a little bit on the ball.
Because that's what I
obviously,
use.
but
That's what I use.
It's also typically with those two cues, you're striking a bit harder, so you should expect a bit of transfer. But with the soft, medium, and hard textures, it's all based on the granule size within the chalk that's appropriate for the tip that you're using. And what I mean by that, each tip has a different pore size. So you want the chalk to get there and stay there. Well, you need to use the appropriate, particulate size. We've got diagrams and everything, different charts that'll show you, how to match up your tip and its hardness, regardless of brand, to the chalk that, is going to work best probably and most often for you as per Turning Point.
I mean, I went from tone to it, and
Yeah.
my tone's been sitting in the bottom of the bag.
I gave 3 pieces, a brand new 3 pieces of tome away. Like, I had just ordered the blue V10 that came out. I literally gave it away to my buddy Josh Craig, and didn't even think twice about it. I was just like, yeah, but you can have it. I'm good. I got Turning Point. Let's see if he gets this cut. Did he call side pocket? Because he's like a magnet for it right now.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like, he may as well just start calling everything in the side pocket. Just send it.
Right? Just get a little sign that says right here.
Go ahead. Go ahead and swap over to that camera. Yep. Yep. Watch.
And learn.
What? You know what? Look at the manicure.
Bruh, really?
Yeah. Watch the smoothness of his stroke when it comes through as well. Even that tiny little, it was just enough to push right through it. Call it a day.
Are we gonna have to get you a change of draws here in a minute? Because like, you swooning over this boy,
I mean, he's majestic.
man. Majestic.
Yes.
Majestic. Oh
Look
my
at, look
God.
at, look at, look at. Just looking at his face, let alone his biceps, you know he ain't single. Even
Well,
if he
you
didn't,
don't see-
even if he didn't bring his old lady
You
with
don't
him.
see that big ring on his finger, bro?
I mean,
You done.
a
You
lot
done.
of black guys wear a lot of big rings, so
Oh my God.
you know I
That
don't
was a
count
stereotype from hell.
that. No, that's just a cultural thing.
You're killing me, Chris. He said, "I'm gonna get the close up. We gotta see what he's talking about with these manicures."
Does he have 2 chains on his watch? That's actually a pretty cool looking chain there. Very nice finish. Bang bang. Moving on to the next rack. Reggie Jackson goes up 2-1 against Mr. Lucas Courtney. Yeah, that traditional music right there. Get your groove on.
I think we all know what groove you want to get on, but yeah, we'll go ahead and leave that for
Do
later.
you remember? I don't know if I'm actually just having fun or if I've hit the point of like legal intoxication due to lack of sleep.
I mean, you said you got 4 hours, right?
Yeah, but 4 hours shouldn't make his hair look this majestic.
You know what his hair reminds me of?
Greatness.
Kind of, yes, a little bit. You watch The Walking Dead, right?
Yeah, Michonne
No,
or Zeke. Yeah, well, he has no grace
he was
yet.
a king
I
with
mean,
a pet tiger.
Well, here's
Okay.
his prince.
Majestic. There you go. There's his offspring.
Well, we also don't know exactly when The Walking Dead happened. So this could be Zeke's upcoming.
Actually,
This could be Zeke.
I think there are dates on it.
I don't even know.
I think there are dates on it because, like, when they were in the CDC, there was timestamps and there were recordings with the dates on it before they incinerated it. And then after that's when you kind of lose the timeline of the
After
month and
like the
date.
5th blown up propane tank by Carol.
Don't be talking.
Spoiler alert.
Don't
What?
Don't you be talking about my girl Carol now. It's like the number one like
At
clutch
this point, I
character,
can't.
bro.
At this point, I can't because I ain't even done rewatching it with my wife. We ain't even made it to the spinoffs yet. You know, I think it's what Dead City and Daryl Dixon, which most
So
people.
I
most
haven't
people
watched
have
that one
no,
yet.
Like, the crazy thing is, he's got his own spinoff.
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't even know in the comics he didn't exist.
But everyone loves Norman Reedus, so
Yeah.
of course he's going to get
Yeah.
it. Now look at that break. Now that was
My sister's obsessed with him.
it was a good break. Yeah, like he's even got his own video games too.
Yeah, he had his own
Death Stranding-
TV show,
Death Stranding
riding
2.
with Norman Reedus,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, this
You
looks
know
like
what? You
Easy
know what
Rider.
really launched him? You know what really made him popular?
The Walking Dead.
No, no. He would have probably never gotten that role had he never played in Boondock Saints.
Yeah. I
That
could
was
see
his real launch point right there when he became like really known.
Yeah, I still
'cause-
can't even pronounce that phrase.
What phrase?
The something the spirit of the thought. I don't know. People can.
Oh,
hate
the
me for-
prayer?
yeah, I don't know. I feel my insides boil.
Oh, you're killing me. We might need to talk.
This is the land of confusion.
Oh, Dominic Patrick. Oh gosh. Hold on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The crowd goes silent.
No. See, what we got to do is we got to go to the other camera, and we need to use this one.
Hold
to,
up,
to actually
hold
like
up.
zoom in on his wife because
on,
she has been super
on,
polite
hold on.
and a wonderful lady. And
Read the chat.
what?
Read the chat. Oh, I'm glad somebody else called it out.
I be on it like jock itch.
What? Oh. Thank you, whoever made that comment, because
At least I know somebody's watching.
He needed to hear it, honestly. He was swooning. He was, yes, very much so. Now the question is, are they watching from his channel or your channel? Because I'm sure his viewers are probably a little confused right now.
I don't know. Just somebody who's just
Oh my God.
anxious. Look at it's like
Calm down,
it's
calm
like
down,
he
calm
saw
down,
the,
calm
the
down.
camera move and was like, I'm a pose. And it's just like, perfection.
Like the wind blows, the light starts sparkling. There's a fresh running brook next to it.
Dude, I'm wondering how much he's gonna laugh about this when he goes home and rewatches this.
Oh, he is gonna die. He's probably gonna call you and be like, "Bro,
Look,
that
you see-
face right there."
You see his woman over there? That woman has been unbelievably supportive and just sat there the whole time, complimented him during even a bad stroke.
Yeah.
Left him alone on certain strokes
And
just
I-
because she knows how he plays. I remember seeing her at Diamond. She's a super, super polite lady, very quiet and extremely respectful. And you just play different when you have a spouse that comes out and supports you, especially when you travel. Like, I remember one of the few times I had my wife come with me for one of the tournaments at the Clubhouse Sports Bar and Grill out in Lynchburg. It was the first tournament I ever won, and it was 8-ball, a format I'm not particularly like the most fond of, nor am I really that great at it whatsoever, but I ended up taking first place, and it was the first one I ever did it. And I was like, okay, I might need to take
I
it with me a
remember
little
you
bit more.
because after that you called me.
Oh, yeah,
you were
I
like,
called everybody.
bro, guess what happened? Somebody ran your dog over. I don't know what happened. I won the thing. You won the thing.
Anybody watching, you can probably agree with me. Winning a tournament, regardless of like how big it is or how small it is like better than retiring from your job.
The satisfaction, like you just.
Look at he keeps looking over as soon as the camera, like he's posing for like a perfect like bust from like an
I
artist in
swear,
Europe.
there's got to be a delay. Our cameraman is messing with us. There's got to be a delay. He's waiting and hitting the replay button while watching it and then replaying it for us.
It's like all of a sudden he hits the button and it's like perfection. Look at that jawline.
Go get him to stand next to him and we can do a comparison.
No, we don't need Sanka over there.
It's the Jamaican bobsled team, man.
You know, they lost and just retired to promote alcoholic beverages. Even though they were a great inspiration.
Oh, he's coming. Here we go.
No, I don't need that. We know Jamaica's got a bobsled team. They don't do that great.
But if you want to see what good dreads look like next to not good dreads, you could do a comparison.
Look at.
Look at majestic. Just look at it.
If Xerxes had dreads.
Oh. Okay, I can see where you're coming from now. I think I'm on board with this.
Just the chiseled facial features and everything. Like, that is a kind and generous God. Mm-hmm. I want to know if he gets his shirts.
Read the chat. It's probably a good thing he can't hear
I
us.
don't even know who that is, and I love them right now. Where's my phone?
Ooh, looks like Mr. Mike Davis Jr. is going to be advancing in upper bracket.
Sweet. Then let me see if I can actually get his attention. Wait one, folks. I've got to go have like, a starstruck moment / go see Adonis.
And just like that, the booth has gone back to normal, and we will resume our normal programming at this time. I just see our camera guy shaking his head like, I don't know what I signed up for, but this wasn't it. All right, so let's get back to the match and get to the nitty gritty here. Fearless. Yeah, but he's got to pay you. Oh. I feel like we had so much excitement, and now it's just. Oh, nice. Is he going to get to leave, though? No. Wonder, the one rail looks open. Definitely a possibility. He may go the conservative route, and well, he's been playing pretty aggressive. I think he's going to go for it.
This looks like he's playing the safety behind the 10. Didn't want to bump it.
Mm-mm. Good follow through here.
Ouch. That one's going to hurt.
Yeah. Looked like he kind of stood up into that one a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Might have thrown his stroke off a little there. Got to stay down, stay locked in. Those little mistakes right there. So Reggie's going to go up. What is it now? It's 3-1. Is this accurate?
I think it is 3-1, yeah.
Okay.
Let me just double check. Be right back.
All right, so the score is going to be accurate. It's going to be 3-1. Ooh, cue ball right in there. That's unfortunate. I think that's the second time that's happened to him.
Yeah.
You know, that's one thing I've been working on is the break. Been basically get it kind of beaten into my head of only hit it as hard as you can control. Nice little touch.
Yeah, just enough to get past that 7 ball. Looking good on the 5 here.
All right. We have a new guest joining us here in the booth. Mr. Mike Davis Jr. How are you doing today?
Pretty good. How you guys doing?
We're having a blast.
Yeah,
We're
not
having a
bad.
blast.
Not bad.
Yeah. So what do we got here? Reggie's up 3-1.
Yes, sir. He's shooting pretty well.
How's the good old stroke arm nowadays, Mr. Mike?
It's very hit or miss. I haven't even been able to practice a whole lot the last 2 months, so I've been really struggling on 9 foot. So I can kind of get away with it on the 7 foot and still play well. But today is one of the first days I've played, fairly well on a 9 foot. I was pretty happy, especially the match against Brent Worth earlier. Like that one, I was really happy with how I played.
I was watching that match, and I noticed a lot of cue stomping and fist stomping from Mr.
Yeah.
Brent Worth. So I don't know if it meant that he was just struggling or just not meeting expectations, and you were just playing really well, or what it was. But it sounded like it went well for you, at least.
Yeah, so it was probably a little of both. I played fairly well. Rolls went my way. Things didn't work out for him. And he's young, and sometimes the temperament isn't like 100%.
Right.
Yeah.
To me, I think it's. I mean, if you let your opponent see that stuff, to me, that's just fuel to the fire. It's.
Sometimes it is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you're kind of showing weakness.
Yeah, because he was definitely carrying it over to the next shot, to the next rack, and just really getting in his own head.
And he's so talented, so once he gets over that, if he could just focus all the time, like, who knows how good he's going to be. So he overran that just a little bit. It's not looking bad, though, but it's he was supposed to be straight in, so I'm sure he's not excited for this one. Nice.
4-1 up. 4-1 up. Well done. All right, so I got a question for you. How are you liking the status right now of, I guess, American Pool, but specifically the Moscone Cup team? What are your thoughts? There's a lot of drama between that most recent pick, as far as I know.
Yeah, there is a lot of drama. I mean, it's hard to say. Like, a lot of people want, Justin Bergman or someone else, but Justin Bergman doesn't show up to as many tournaments. So same with Mike DeShane. It's really a shame that the best players don't always go to all the tournaments. So then you kind of can't pick them because they don't play. So I don't know if, for sure Billy was the right pick, but he's one of the guys that's out there doing it. He's out there competing. So, and at least he's been in that, pressure situation, quite a few times. He's played a lot of international events even this year. And so I feel like of all the years he's played, he might be, more ready this year than ever before.
Yep. Yeah, I know. I think it's a fair point. There is something to be said, though. I mean, I think you got to feel for Lucas, for Caso Werner. I think he's probably the one maybe who missed out most on this election. If he had to put, someone up there in terms of who's gotten the hardest part of the deal, I guess.
So was he, points-wise, was he a little bit ahead of Billy?
Yeah, I think him. I don't remember. I think Billy was not the person based on points to win it. I think Lucas was supposed to win it based on points, but it is a wild card for a reason, I guess. So
yeah,
that's
that's frustrating. A lot of people just want to go straight by the rankings. Like, I wish that was the case. When I was young, I only made the team one time, and it was by being ranked third. And if I was ever ranked 4th, 5th, 6th, whatever, I was never getting picked, and I knew it. It's unfortunate, but there's a little bit of politics, involved, and so whether the captain likes you or the matchroom people like you a lot, I mean, that has something to do with it. And Billy, Billy hypes the crowd up though, so he's
Yeah.
good for that type of stuff is good for ratings. Matchroom spends a lot of money to put that event on. They want to make a profit afterwards, so you kind of can't blame them. They're going to pick the person that they think is going to get good ratings.
I have a real theory. I'm putting on my tinfoil hat for this one.
All right.
I think really, and I saw this post somewhere, so I'm stealing it from whoever said it, but I think the real issue here is Matchroom didn't want to see Billy wearing the overalls again in the crowd. Keep him out of the crowd, keep him on the table. All right, fine. If that's the case, we don't want another, what was the Ryder Cup situation, anything like that, apparently, right? I could see that. I could see that.
Yeah, and you might be right. I mean, there's a dress code if he's involved in the tournament. If he's just in the crowd, he can do what he wants.
No holds barred, exactly. Yeah, so I don't know.
I've noticed there was a little back and forth between Fedor and Jason Shaw. that was a little funny.
Yeah, that was. I didn't think Jason would say all that online. I don't know.
Yeah,
Heck of a public forum.
it's a little more than just chirping at that point.
Yeah, it got personal. I mean, they're all phenomenal players, and it's such a joy to watch them play, especially in that setting because it's a different environment. They're out there encouraging the crowd to cheer and get loud and things like that. So it's like a little bit different,
It really is. It's a lot of fun to watch. I mean, other pool events where you're, like you said, you have to kind of keep it down the whole time. It's not the same. So Moscone Cup it's its own unique environment. It really is a great spectator.
So what was your experience like playing in it?
I mean, it was one of the most fun times of my life, honestly. I was super nervous, of course. There's lots of pressure. I didn't want to be, I'm the rookie on the team. I don't want to be the reason because America was winning back then. So what if we lose? And they're like, oh, must be your fault. You're the
you're the new guy.
You're the new guy.
You're going to take
brought
the blame.
Team down. Yeah. Everybody else was winning until you got on there. So yeah, I was nervous, but at the same time back then, it was like the prime of my career, and I was ready for it. I just felt very confident in my own game. So I loved being in that environment. It was so much fun. And, even having the European crowd cheering for them rather than us, I don't mind that. I played enough team sports. That's what they're supposed to do.
That's motivation.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
not going to make you be quiet.
Yeah. Yeah. Just adding fuel to the fire when they're going crazy. So it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
Who all was on the team that year?
So back then we used to actually have 6 players. So Earl, Johnny, Rodney, Corey, me, John Schmidt. John Schmidt won the U.S. Open, and so he was a rookie on the team that year as well. And Johnny, Earl, Rodney, they'd played tons of times already. Rodney played really solid that year for us. Actually, I think he was the most consistent of anybody on the team.
So out of the matches you played, what was the most memorable moment? Out of who you played and what happened during the match?
Well, the most memorable probably has to be the only one that people even, when anybody says, oh, I watched you play Moscone Cup, they basically saw one shot against Mika. I don't know. Most of the whole match isn't even on YouTube, just the last game or something. And basically Mika dogged it, and then I dogged it, and then Mika dogged it again. And then I made a really tough cut, where I almost didn't even think it was possible. I was about to play safe. And the time clock thing went off, and I was like, well, I got to do something. So I just swung at it and cut it right in, and then that put us down 1 still, and then Corey won the last match, and this was the only year that they ever had an even number of matches. I don't know why they did that, but there was 24 matches scheduled, and so we tied technically, but we were the defending champions, so the U.S. kept the cup. That's the way they did it that year. Yeah, and Earl, who didn't even want me on the team because, he walked right up to me and John Schmidt and was basically like, you guys don't even belong here. We should have Shannon Dalton, Dennis Hatch, whatever. But that's Earl for you.
Yeah.
And
A lot of mixed feelings on our roll.
yeah,
I mean, he's a phenomenal player, but
sure is.
boy, he's a hothead.
Yep, exactly.
Like I've seen even recently, him throwing tantrums, just like the old times. It's like, man, you think you could grow out of it,
Yeah, he hadn't slowed down much. He hadn't changed much. He was super talented. Like, was a phenomenal player. Like, still is a really good player. Yeah, but you never know exactly what you're gonna get. And it was funny being, like I said, being teammates, and it's like, no team, whatever camaraderie type thing there with between me and Earl, until I win that match towards the end, and he ran out and grabbed me, like almost tackled me, trying to hug me because he realized I just won that match and made him some money.
Josh asking in the chat, you streaming Castro Worth match on table 2? Unfortunately, no, we're not streaming any secondary tables. We got all the cameras on this main table with these fun little side shots and whatnot. So only one stream from here on out for the rest of the tournament.
Which brings to the next point. This is going to be the last match of the evening, and we're going to pick back up tomorrow. Believe their start time is going to be around 11. That way all the players can have a chance to kind of unwind, rest, get some food, relax, come back refreshed tomorrow, finish this thing out strong.
I was wondering how he's going to play that. I feel like I would have preferred to come to the other side, like get close to the 6 with the cue ball, and then when the 5 hits the end rail, it's coming right back up at the 6. Now he's got to go 2 rails, kind of going away from it, or draw it, and he could probably draw it and come back and forth, but I don't know. It looks like a big angle to draw it, right?
Yeah.
He got awkward here.
It's going to be tight. He's got to hit it just right so he doesn't get stuck over there.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad from this view. It's funny watching, it's so hard to see the angles exactly the way you do.
That was good control there.
Phenomenal. Yeah, that's basically perfect.
Yeah, we've been talking about the speed and grip on these tables all day with the new felt and rails and everything, and they're rolling fast, but everything is gripping English-wise. They're really getting a lot of play off the rails. So these guys that like to utilize those rails to their advantage, you're starting to see them really kind of take off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great when the cloth is not 100% brand new, because then the spin doesn't grab and take off the rails as well. So right now it's like just that little tiny bit worn in. It's pretty perfect, really.
Yeah, this is also my favorite time to play. I also talk about that little layer of nap on the cloth that kind of goes away, and it kind of speeds up the bed of the cloth, and the rails get bouncier. They're not so dead, and they grab the spin. I think you said it exactly right. And they did replace these about, I want to say 3 to 4 weeks ago,
It's
something like
been
that. About a month.
Almost a month, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like about the right time frame, like for it to play ideals, like 2, 3, 4 weeks, anything around that is when it plays perfect. It's one of the problems with the Mosconi Cup. I think with it, every match is on a table that's super slidey because of all the extra lighting to make the balls show up real good. So it heats the bed of the table. Everything plays slicker. And I think the European guys get to play a little bit more on those conditions. A lot of our guys are still playing regional tournaments a little more often at pool halls and stuff that's a little more worn in.
Right. Yeah, Reggie's been doing really good today. Really good cue control. Really good speed control.
Yep, he was just a hair out of line that one shot, but he got right back in line, pretty perfect.
Yeah, he's been pretty consistent. I don't think he's had to do really any. I think I've seen like one hero shot that kind of went south for him, and it wasn't even his own doing. It was his opponent left him, and he just got a bad roll. Other than that, most everything's been pretty standard.
Looks like you're into the hot seat match tomorrow against John, I believe, right?
Yeah. One pocket player.
Yep. Made it by the skin of his teeth player today, too. I think the second match today he's had that was Hill, where his opponent had the first real shot and made a mistake on the last 3 balls.
Wow.
Jesse ended up, unfortunately, scratching on that 6 to 7 or 8 transition in the end.
Yes.
And I was the first one who played John, also Hill, and lost to him on a silly miss on an 8-9 10 out with 10 and 9 over pockets. So, yep, getting away with some, but he's in the hot seat, so it should be a good match either way. See Nilbert on the side coming to say hi.
Yeah, it's cool to see John even doing well in a 9-ball tournament in general. I usually only see him play one pocket events.
Mm-hmm. I think he got third, in the state one pocket championship that happened recently.
Yeah, he was definitely
Mexican
up
John.
there. He was definitely up there.
Yeah. I was watching. So we have league night here on Mondays, and that tournament started on a Saturday, kind of like this one during the day. And they went Saturday all day, Sunday all day, and then had to finish with the last 4 people on like Monday night. And apparently, it went still pretty late, but that's one pocket for you, race to 3.
Yeah, it could be a really, really slow game at times.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. You cut the ball to the left and swing the cue ball like all the way down where you got all those balls. That's what he went for. Just didn't hit it thin enough. I mean, he had the 7, the 2, the 4, 6, and 8 as well, potentially to get behind, but had to hit it real thin.
It's a touchy shot here. You bump the 8 full in the face, or are you playing the gap?
I don't think I want to bump the 8, because you'll have a little bit more of an awkward angle. So I think I'm sliding right down. Even bumping that ball's better than the 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good shot. Now it's full enough that he can hold the cue ball after the combo.
Oh, I felt like he rushed that. He got up there and just hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one stroke and combinations is probably not great.
Recipe for...
And it's always the ones you think, oh, this is easy. And then that happens because you rush yourself. You don't take your time. Follow that routine.
Yeah, we're all guilty of it sometimes.
I do it a lot. Not going to lie. You start getting in a groove. You start going.
Yeah, me too. I think I had more discipline when I was a little younger. I don't know if I think when fatigue sets in a little, that's when we get a little bit lazier and don't stick to the pre-shot routine and rush stuff just a little.
Yeah. Yeah, because, these guys have been playing all day. A couple little breaks here and there, but for the most part, this is a test on their endurance.
Yep.
And their mental fortitude, because this is such a mental game. You gotta stay locked in, stay focused. It's like, how bad do you want it?
Yeah. And like you said, Reggie's playing good. Does appear pretty well locked in. And I'll tell you what, it helps a little bit. Like he's a real athletic guy. Like he looks like he's just in phenomenal shape. So probably he's not going to fatigue quite as easy as some of us.
Yeah, that is true. A lot of people look at this sport and they go, "Oh, well, you don't need to be physically fit," but it definitely helps.
It helps a little bit, yeah. I mean, it could help, just your hand-eye coordination, your break speed, but I think it helps a whole lot in the stamina department. When I was younger and a little leaner, I didn't get tired quite as easy either, but nowadays it's definitely a factor.
I can just imagine how it is for a lot of these guys. This isn't their full-time thing either. Working long hours, maybe difficult jobs, and you take this hobby, you try to excel at it, it can really wear you down.
Absolutely. Even if somebody, is a great player, but if they're not used to trying to focus this long, it's different. Like working 10 or 12 hours, like, is tough too, of course, but it's a little bit different than having to be like 100% dialed in on something where every millimeter could make a difference,
Yeah.
So you have to stay really focused on pool for long, long periods. That was nice. Like you guys told me, he was not having to do anything special because he's moving the cue ball really well today.
Yep.
So, really good shooting.
And that's
Yes.
the match there, ladies and gentlemen. Reggie Jackson takes it down. Staying alive on the B side. This was, I believe, a 9 through 12 match. So now he's into the money into tomorrow. And I think that's going to be the last live stream match for the night. We're going to be back here around 11 a.m. tomorrow morning, right, for next matches. So tune
Yes,
in
sir.
at 11. And, we'll see you all later. Thanks for being in the booth here, Vic, Mike.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
Digital Pool is the ultimate app for billiards enthusiasts, tournament directors, and league operators. Digital Pool enables world-class billiards events by using innovative technology to enhance and streamline the experience at every angle. Experience features like live scoring, text notifications, table assignments, real-time match updates, automatic reporting the Fargo rating, player stats and profiles, live streaming overlays, online player registration, and digital payment tracking. Enjoy all this and more by signing up for your free account at digitalpool.com.